So anyway, Kant says that it's always wrong to lie. The end. There's your lesson for the day, boys and girls. You got that one for free.
With
Only a
philosophers.
Sith deals in absolute.
He's a deontologist.
That's why I hate philosophers, because
He's a Scientologist?
they always say things are always.
What's a
this or
deontologist?
always that.
Like
Deontologists base their ethical considerations on the action itself, not on the outcome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is foolish.
So what would he do then?
Yeah.
What was his idea? What's his solution?
You never lie, because if you lie, lying is wrong itself.
But what do you do then? You just say, "You're not coming in my house."
For him,
You know, what do you?
No, for him, you always tell the truth. You never lie.
So, but what I'm saying is it
yes, he would say he's right here.
No,
yeah,
that's
because
what
the
I'm saying.
actions
If you
are
don't say it,
intrinsically
it's a lie.
bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
actions can be intrinsically immoral or unethical as a deontologist.
Which means that he
As
doesn't
opposed
care
to
what the results of the action are, just
right,
the action itself.
Just the
It must
action
be nice
itself.
to live in a fucking fairy tale world.
However,
That's how philosophers make their living.
there are consequentialists or teleological considerations, or what somebody would call a consequentialist.
Sitting in a
Yeah.
Whereas they don't care about the ethics
The
of the decision; it's the outcome.
Yeah.
So
Think
it's
of dirty hair.
Where's the
matter.
golden happy in between?
Probably a
Universal.
utilitarian like Bentham.
The realist. or
that would be
something,
the most
Like
benefit,
Bentham
causing
or-
the least
yeah.
amount of harm.
Universalism.
Exactly.
Dictates your actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after Kant, there was three maxims that the philosophers used to kind of soften up Kant's point of view, right? And it was universal
I like
law.
a soft
So
comment.
you act in a way that in which you would want it to be universal law that other people act, right?
In other words, the golden rule.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's do unto others as you would have others do to you. No, you're talking about acting in such a manner that you would want to be universal law. So, for example, would you want it to be universal law that everyone lies? Well, no. So, but what they're saying is, would you say, for example, you borrow money from somebody and they ask you if you're going to pay it back and you say yes, but you know you're not going to? Would you want it to be universal law that you lie to them and say yes?
No.
Well, no, you would not. So you're acting in a manner that in which you'd want it to be universal law. It's a maximum of universal law.
Okay, I like that. That's
Memento.
cool. But I still think it basically boils down to the golden rule.
No, it's
You know,
not.
do unto
The
others.
golden rule
But how
is
is that
do
not
unto
the same?
others as you would have others do unto you. So,
Right.
But
How is that not the same,
this
though?
theory means that there are
Because you're
actions
not
you could
expecting
take that you would
somebody-
want global law to be, but not to apply to you specifically.
yeah, so it's sort of like specific in deterrence and general deterrence. What you're doing is you're applying it to the world, not as an outcome for you personally.
Yeah, but still, that's the...
And that's not the golden rule, trust me.
No, but hear me out for a minute. You're saying that you don't want someone to lie to you about gonna pay you back because
Right.
that would be wrong. So that's why you're not gonna lie and say yes, I'm gonna pay you back when you're not gonna pay me back. But how is that not the
Yep.
same as the golden rule part?
Because you're only doing unto somebody else, one person, as you want them to do unto you, right?
This one goes with systematic theories.
Instead of you want it to be universal law. So you're looking at an individual decision versus a...
Nice, Sean.
Okay, but in that case, though, it would be the same, but it doesn't apply for everything. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's why it's not
yeah.
the same.
Because in that example,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a difference. But I can see maybe where there are ones.
Yeah,
that
there
would
is
be,
a
but-
difference. You're looking at the action, you're not looking at the outcome. So you act in a manner in which you would want other people to act in the world, right? But
Right,
not
like not
specifically.
lying.
Yeah, but it may be the situation where you never never do that act, but somebody else does, and it's somebody else who's affected and not you. In that case, it's not the golden rule. It's universal law.
I want to take this